Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Jackson Rosiska, and we'll be picking a rock with the 4240. My hat, I sat on it before I put it on, so it's kind of messed up, but hopefully Kibble gives me a new hat. But yeah, out here, I just got done washing it. It was a little dirty, still is dirty, but dirty so. But yeah, we're gonna go hook the rock picker up. I got to where the rock picker is, and I go to hook up the hydraulic hoses because to lower the tongue up and down to get it hooked up, you need the hydraulic hoses to, maneuver the tongue. And I go to plug the hydraulic hose in, and it's not even the right size. Like the male end, you need I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But the coupler, I have to go get a coupler for it because it doesn't fit in the hole. Which, nothing can go right. We keep our couplers back here. I don't know which drawers they're in, but these ride. I don't think. So I'm gonna go through every single drawer and hopefully I find them. Wait. I don't know if these are the right ones. Gonna have to call my grandpa. Well, he didn't answer, but I found these ones and these ones. And I got a McDonald's cup. So I'm just gonna throw all of them in here and hopefully they work. If not, I don't know. Maybe they won't fit in this cup, so I'll have to get another one. Yeah, probably not. But if they don't work, I'm gonna call it a day and go home. I'm gonna use these ones because if I remember correctly, last year I think we used these ones. So hopefully it goes on there. But I'll let you know. I'm gonna have to use two hands for this. Alright, got it hooked up. The couplers did work. But now all I have to do is I have to use one of these, hit one of the levers, and this tongue will go down and I can back up, drop the pin in now. But the coupler, I don't know why we have, well, I know why, but these hoses and the connections aren't the same, as they won't like fit in here. So we have to have like a bypass or like a transport, I guess, or coupler anyway. And then stick this one on here. I don't know why we do that. It's just how it's always been. Which, I don't know why we just don't unscrew these and put the right size on. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna put that down and then hook it up real quick. I got it hooked up. I don't know about the tires, I haven't checked them, but with my luck they're flat, so I'll probably have to unhook this and go get an air tank, but hopefully they're not, and I can just pull right out, go back to the shop over there. I got the Resun and air compressor. That's a pretty neat unit. I got it for Christmas, and it says the pound, like the PSI right now, it's at 29.5, and I don't know. I don't know how much air is supposed to be in here, but we'll put 35, so we'll click it all the way up to 35, and then just press this. And then over time, it'll just pump it up. And then it'll stop on its own automatically. Alright, I got the rock picker greased, and this hydraulic hose up here, I had to fix it. This piece, well, in my hand right here, it was bad. It was from the ball area here, it was leaking. Hopefully it will focus. Sorry. Hello? Yeah. Right in this area, it was leaking. So I had to, here, I'll just pop this off real quick. Yeah, so I just took this off. The old one, I took the old one off, and then I put this one on. Oh, hold up. Yeah, as I was saying, the hired man's coming out. He hasn't ran that, so I'm gonna teach him how to do it. It's pretty simple. You literally press two levers, and then yeah, that's it's simple. But yeah, he's gonna come out at 4, and till then I'm gonna start picking rock. All right, I got Warnke started. He has a full load, and he had troubles with one rock that he couldn't get out, and I can see why, because I don't know, that thing's almost as big as the bucket, and I can, like, this is a big skid loader too, and it's having trouble carrying this big sucker around. But we're gonna go dump them over in a washout area in our pasture. So hopefully where the ground is eroded, we'll just dump them in there, and then we'll come back, because we have I had half a bucket load of decent sized rocks that I had to dump out, so I could just fit this one in. So we'll have to go back and get those, and then we'll probably have a few more trips, because there's still a lot of rocks out here. This is a field that we just bought last year, and we were taking out the tree lines and everything, and over time, in the old days, farmers just threw the rocks in the fence lines, and so they get a lot of rocks in there. But most of these rocks are from the middle of the field, so we have quite a bit more rocks to pick up. So stay tuned, and you'll see how many rocks we'll get. All right, we made it here. Here's the washout area I was talking about. The water comes through here when it floods, and it takes this water down. So we're gonna dump them off in here somewhere, and then hopefully it'll help a little bit of the issue, but we'll have to get a lot more loads in this. But he's coming here now, and then he's gonna unload. I'll just push those in with the skid loader. It's kind of going to be hard to do with the one hand, but we'll try to get her the best we can for you guys. I think I'm digging in the ground. All right, should be good to go. There goes that big one. Not really the spot I wanted, but I'll push these in a little bit more, and then I'll show you guys. All right, that's the first load. He just dumped them there. Jackson did. Jackson Warnke. Not me. All right, but he dumped them there, and then I just kind of slid them down right there, kind of to build this back up, if you are picturing the image I am. But a few fell. Well, those two were from the buckets before I did this on my own, before I was recording. But yeah, this big one rolled all the way down, which I did not want to happen. So we might have to come down through here and then just push those ones back up over there when it's time. But I'm gonna go head back to the field, and that's where Jackson went. He already headed back, so I'm gonna go meet him there. All right, I have no rocks because I dumped them in his rock picker, but we're gonna both go to this next fence line, and then he's gonna go right, and I'm gonna go left, and we're gonna go around the field, and then we should be done by, well, we should have all the rocks picked, but we still have to do that. There's like 300 acres on the other side that we have to do, but yeah, there's still 300 acres we have to do over there, but we're gonna go to a different field first before we do that one. We'll start that one tomorrow. We'll go to a little like 40-acre piece. Finish that, or not, what is it, 25 acres, not 40, but we'll go to that real quick, and then pick that, and then we'll probably be done for the day. a little camera shy, but he'll get used to it, hopefully. Or whatever, I don't really care, but we're probably on our last load on this field. Just finishing up going around the outside. And then we're gonna go dump and go on to the next field. So stay tuned. Alright, so I'm in the bottom of the creek here, and I'm gonna try to maneuver my way between here to push these rocks up against the side there. So, alright, this is kind of the aftermath. The rocks were down there, as you could see. I just kind of pushed them all up here to make like a little base, so when we dump the other rocks in, they have a backstop kind of to sit up against. And yeah, it's going a lot better than I thought. I think I should become a professional landscaper, or whatever. Not a landscaper. I don't know. Is that landscaping? I guess it kind of is. But hired man went home. It's 7 o'clock. Don't want to keep him out too late on a Saturday night. He has girls to chase or whatever he does. But yeah, looks good. I'm happy with it. And then yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. Probably picking rock or something. But yeah, see ya. All right. What's up? I'm back. Dad's out there grinding the bale. I don't know what time. It's probably around noon or whatever. But we had Jackson Warnke started on rock picking out in this 80 acres. He called me and said that there's a big rock that he couldn't get with the rock picker, so I'm gonna go out there with the backhoe and try to dig it out. Yeah, stay tuned. All right, I got to the rock. It's right there. So I gotta put these down. My little stabilizers. And then should be ready to dig her out. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but I'll try to do my best. All right. Speed it up some. That's a big one, I think. All right, gonna have to set you down. I'll show you the end result. All right, got her dug out. Pretty huge, really. Probably one of the bigger rocks I've ever dug out. Skid loader would not have got that. But we pushed some of the dirt back in the hole, but it was probably 3 feet deep. Look at him go. I don't know why that would have fit in his bucket easily. I don't know why he didn't try to pick it up. But hopefully it fits in my bucket. I was just thinking, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yeah, pretty big rock. Got her in there like 3 tries, but here's a little comparison. That's my hand. And that's the rock. It's like a mountain, basically. But I'm gonna go dump that, and then I'm gonna push some of the dirt back in the hole to fill it in. Pulling up to the rock pile. Gonna try to dump this bad boy out. Sorry about the windows being so dirty. Oh, perfect. Hopefully we have no more. Well, hopefully we find more like that, but hopefully we don't have to find any more that big, but never know. I'm gonna go get in the backhoe and get one rock that Jackson couldn't pick up with the rock picker. He said he got it dug out of the ground, but he said it didn't get fit. It couldn't fit in the rock picker, so must be a pretty big one. So we'll go see how big it is. Here's the rock. It's a decent sized one. Not as big as the other one, but this one was on my way out, so I picked it up. This isn't the field that it was at this is just the closest rock pile I can to dump it at, but Dad's over there putting in hydroson, and I'm gonna dump these quick, and then I think he wanted me to go over there and run that, and he's gonna go get some more tanks. Dad called and said there's some few trees that are down along this fence line, or not fence line, but field edge. So he wants me to go with the backhoe and push them into the woods. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm also looking for deer antlers on the way through because there's been a lot of deer out here. I found one over by the silage bag in a few videos ago, I guess, when there's still snow on the ground. But I showed that one. Oh, what's this? Piece of glass. I have no idea how that got there, but it's not there anymore. But yep, we're gonna go put some trees in. As you can see, there's 3 trees here, and there was one over there. But these didn't fall over. These were pushed in by a flood because there's a creek right over there. So like when the water rose when it was last summer, when we had all these planted, all the beans planted, the trees just pushed. The water pushed the trees right in here, and that's what you get. But yep, I'll be done in no time. This won't take long at all. Dad's unhooking that tank, and he's going to come to this one and hook this one up. And now we're going to go start rolling again. He's got about 40 acres done on this field, I'd say. So here now, putting some in hydroson. How many acres have you got done? 41?
Yeah, 41.
41 acres, so.
1 empty tank.
Yep. We got 2 more over there, 1 empty. But yeah, everything's going good. We hit a rock and broke a shank, but we don't know where the rock is.
There it is. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
It's got to be somewhere in that area.
But there's another rock over there, so we're gonna put that rock on top of here so we can mark it, so we can come with the backhoe and dig it up. But we're gonna show you how to fix one of these. Backwards. And you just tighten it. Pretty simple. I'm starting to dig here, and I found the tip of the rock, but it goes in there quite a way, so I'm gonna have to dig a little bit more to get her out. But yep. All right, parked the backhoe. Warnke went to go dump his last load of rocks, and then me and him are gonna go fill the silage wagon with some silage. My dad's gonna keep on putting in hydroson, but yeah, hopefully if you guys like this video, just give me a like and a subscribe if you want, and yeah, we'll see you next time.